I'm Max Briggs, and this is Blazhevich number 20. First I'll play it for you, and then I'll give you some tips on how to practice it. Well, there you have it. That's Blazhevich number 20. It's a beautiful piece of music. We're in the key of G minor, and it's in 4 major sections. Right. The first major section goes from the beginning up until the tempo 1 at measure 11. Now, before you start playing this thing, you want to pick up the details, right? We've got 2 flats in the key signature, which might tell you B flat major, but if you listen to it, if you play it, it's definitely in G minor, which is the relative minor. Looking at our time signature, we've got 2-2, which may be an unfamiliar time signature if you haven't seen that before, right? But it's in lento. Lento means a slow tempo. So it would be easier for you to just track the quarter notes. So a measure of 2-2 is going to have 4 quarter notes, and then 3-2 is going to have 6 quarter notes. It's going to be much easier to just track it like that. Now, also you want to pick up the information of piano, dolce e sostenuto. Dolce and sostenuto, that means sweetly and sustained, right? So, right, nice and long and smooth. You might consider that this is more of a love song than a pirate song. Now, in measure 7, in pickups in measure 7, we have poco stringendo. It's string on the page, that's short for stringendo. That just means to get gradually faster over time, like build intensity, drive towards the conclusion of the phrase in measure 10, where we have the ritardando, so to pull back the energy and let it come to a stop. And then tempo 1, once again, at measure 11. Now, measure 11, that's our second area. We're now going to restate the main theme. That's the do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do, right? We're doing that now in B flat major. It's going to sound a little happier. This statement does basically the same things. It's in B flat major. Goes all the way until measure 17, where we have another statement of the theme, this time in D minor, which is the dominant of G minor. Dominant means 5th scale degree. So in any key, you want to look out for scale degree 1, scale degree 5, and scale degree 7. Those are harmonically the most important, impactful notes in any key. So D being 5 at 5, 1, right? Going home. It feels very conclusive when you do that 5-1 kind of motion. Now scale degree 7, that one's important, and I'll get to that down in measure 33, like that F sharp. That's a very sort of spicy, impactful note. That F sharp is scale degree 7, the key G minor, that's the leading tone. So here in measure 17, we've got our third main section. We're going from 17 all the way to 25. You'll see the poco rallentando. It's RAL, R-A-L-L period on the page. It's short for rallentando. That means to just slow down. You usually see a rallentando right before the conclusion of a phrase going into a cadence. So it's usually slowing down to the end of a phrase, like sort of come to a stop. Anytime you're doing these tempo changes, whether it be the stringendo, the rallentando, or ritardando, you sort of want them to follow the laws of physics. So just imagine yourself running or walking, right? It takes time to speed up and it takes time to slow down. If ever there's a very sudden change, that's more of a special event. You like intend to be surprising. In any case, you want to do things that sort of make sense in the context, follow the laws of physics, right? You don't want to go ooh, like slow, fast, right? You sort of make your listener a little seasick. You want to keep things nice and smooth, at least in this style of music. And our final section here, measure 26 until the end, we're back in G minor. It looks a whole lot like the beginning for a while, right? It's like the beginning until it changes. We've got a poco crescendo during measure 32, right? Just build a little intensity there. And we go into the final statement of the main theme in measure 36, going into the last measure with the poco rallentando, right? It's sort of a little morbid theme. If you think interpretively in terms of story for this particular etude, you could think of it's sort of mournful, a little morose. It's a song of longing, of loss kind of thing, right? The first statement is, I feel sad. The second statement in B flat major, that's, here's a happy memory of the thing I'm sad about. The third statement, oh, we're back to feeling sad again. And then 26, oh yeah, I'm sort of resigned to this sadness, and I'm just going to go and be with my thoughts and be calm. So anyway, this is a very lovely piece of music. I hope you have a lot of fun working it up. Keep track of those details. Keep track of accidentals. Measure 6, there's 2 F sharps in there. Measure 29 is a restatement of the first theme, but it's got different rhythm at the end, right? 3/8 notes instead of a .8/16 like you see in measure 4. Okay, so play the music, keep track of the details, be expressive, and have fun with this piece of music. Okay, bye.